ओके, सो पिछले दिन हम लोग क्या किए थे? हम लोग ने पिछले दिन देखा था डिफरेंट डिफरेंट प्रॉपर्टीज ऑफ द बैकग्राउंड ग्रेडियंट, करेक्ट? और कुछ था क्या? आई थिंक दैट
ट्रांजेक्शन का है,
हाँ, transition was there, then means like how to animate any designs, means not completely animate but how we can move the designs, those all things we had seen. So those all we can tell when you moving on the project side, means if you going just for interview then you will not get much more question from those section, but yeah, when you moving in the real time of project, that times your maybe some of the functionality you will get. Okay, so today we have to go with the styling of the image. So in this case, how we can make the rounded image? So obvious we had studied in the border property itself, how to make that with the help of the border radius property. Okay, and in the border radius property, we have to take care one thing. Here we can pass pixel value or percent value. Both things are there. So when you will pass pixel value or percent value, you can observe there the differences, and same thing we had discussed in the previous class itself, that when we had passed a pixel value and percent, so we had already covered this thing, so I will not go on that. So border radius, with the help of border radius you can make any type of image, anything in the circular design or elliptical shape or anything whatever you want, like that type, means a curve on the border corner you can tell, so like that. Okay, so if you will provide border radius equal to 50%, then you will get this circular image. Okay, and if suppose you providing border radius equal to 8 pixel, then you will get curve on this corner side only. Okay, so as much value of this border radius will increase, that much curve you will get here. Fine, so I'm not going that practically because already we know this border property. Next, thumbnail. So in thumbnail case, what is there? You can see that image, and in the image on the top, you can get the some border. Okay, that is known as the thumbnail. So in this case, how we can get? Just the border property, nothing else. So you have to provide the border property, and if you want the corner of the border, means the corner to be somewhat a curve, not the conical shape. You want to just make some curve type, then you can use the border radius property. Okay, and padding, margin, height, width, these all are just extra. Fine. Next, thumbnail image as a link means what? When you will click on this image, it have to redirect somewhere, correct? So how we can do? Already in HTML itself we had studied this one, that inside the anchor tag we have to provide the image, correct? So this is the first thing, that inside the anchor tag itself we will put the image tag. After that come to the here. So next is thumbnail. So already just be seen thumbnail, it will come with the help of the border property itself, and border radius for the getting the curve shape in the corner. Fine. Next, H over. So here you can see that box shadow. Already yesterday we had seen that box shadow property. So when you will apply the box shadow and when you moving the cursor over the image, then sure you will get some effect there. Fine. So is that required to demonstrate also, or is this fine? You want me to execute the code or it's okay?
execute the code, sir.
Okay, fine. Okay, so here we have the image. Sorry, here we have the image, and we apply the border property and radius on the image, and height and width, whatever you want extra, that is the thing. Next, image h over. So that is the case. Let me copy the image path. the image Paris. Okay. What is this one? Okay. So now you can observe here, due to the border property, we got this space. And when you're moving the cursor, suddenly what is happening? The color, somewhat you getting that color in the backside, correct? That is due to the what? Box shadow. And yesterday we had already gone with the box shadow property. I know many person had not attended the class. Okay. Next is the responsive image. So suppose that you going to add some image. So maybe when you will go to the small devices or big device, so during that time your image will not fit into the screen proper. So in that case, what you have to do, you have to make the image responsive so that your image will be equally fitted when we moving to the small device or bigger device. Okay. So in that case, what will happen? Your image will not going to break in that case. Otherwise, if we not maintaining that thing, if we are not keeping that thing proper, so what will happen? It will the image or whatever. It's a HTML. Yeah. So in that case, what will happen? The image will be specific to particular device only. And in that situation, when we will take the another image, means when we open the image in another device, big or a small, so in that case, it will get a break. Let me copy this. This is a small image. Okay, let me copy this itself. Okay. So now responsive image, how we are going to make that? Let's say first move to the code. Then we will look over the output. 1 second. Yeah, okay. Let it to be. So in case of responsive image, just you have to add what we are doing actually always. We always trying to add width property. Means when you going to make the image, when you're going to increase the width, so what you will do, you will apply the width property. In place of applying width property, apply the max width property. Okay, that will be what is the difference between width and max width? Already we had covered in the CSS topic that was there actually. So when you will get max width, it will get auto adjust according to the screen. Okay, and when it will be max width 100%, it means your image will get auto fit there, and put height as auto. Okay, so let's see here. So let's see, when we are increasing or decreasing the zoom, what is happening? Your screen means the image is going to be adjust in that screen. Let's say check inside mobile device whether we are getting the same thing there or it breaking. Let me check. Yeah, you can observe here now. Now we are in the Galaxy S8, but still our image is getting equally fitted there. But suppose if you will not give max width, so what will happen? In that case, maybe the image will be go outside of the screen. Means in that case, you will get shakeable website. Means your page will going to be shake when you will move left and right in that situation. So what we have to take care? We have to take care this max width property, and then we have to provide this height auto, so that height it will get automatic. That's not an issue. Fine. So this is the thing. We always suffering for making the image responsive actually. So that's why you can take care of this thing. Okay, next. How we can make image in center? This thing we are studying from the starting itself. Who can tell? How we can make any image in center? Anyone? Recording is going on, correct? Okay.
We take two, three tags. First one the margin left. Then we are taking this display flex margin left auto, margin right auto, and another one is display flags, align item center, justify content center.
Okay. What about others? No one have idea.
Sir, display block and margin left auto and margin right auto.
Yeah. Somebody is speaking. Okay, let it to be. I'm not going to disturb. Okay, so for making the center, if we going to, so suppose that you have to make the suppose we taken H1, and we had told the same. Here we can take a text alignment center, correct? So what we will get? Our text will move in the center direction, correct? Okay, but suppose that when we going to take the image, in the image case, this will not work in that type. Chandrasekhar is there. Let it to be width itself, no issue. Why this one is not working? Oh, height and width already it's there. Okay. Okay. So now we got the image 100 by 100, whatever is there. Let's move this image in the center. Style, text alignment, center. Okay. Now wait.
It's aligned, sir. Margin left and
Ah,
margin right.
okay. No issue. जस्ट म्यूट। सुशांत चंद्रशेखर, ओके, सुशांत and Chandrasekhar, tell me one thing. Anyone have issue in English, in understanding? Then you can tell. Okay, Sushant and Chandrasekhar, tell me this output.
Yes, sir.
So here we used text alignment center. The text got in the center, but same thing we applied in the image as well. But why this image not got in the center? यहाँ हमने इमेज में जब टेक्स्ट अलाइनमेंट सेंटर किया, आपका इमेज सेंटर में नहीं आ रहा है, और H1 में हमने जब टेक्स्ट अलाइनमेंट को किया सेंटर, तो ये जा रहा है। ये मत बोल दीजिएगा कि यहाँ टेक्स्ट लिखा हुआ है इसीलिए। बताइए सुशांत। सुशांत क्या?
display block margin left
मुन्ना
and margin left auto and
मुन्ना मुन्ना आपसे पूछा हूँ अभी। हाँ सुशांत चंद्रशेखर,
Yes, sir.
बताइए। कुछ आइडिया है? हाँ या ना, जो भी है बताइए। आइडिया है या नहीं है कि क्यों हो रहा है?
No, sir.
नहीं आइडिया है। ओके, सुशांत आपका?
No.
नहीं आइडिया है।
Hello?
हाँ बोलिए।
No, sir, no idea.
नो आइडिया, ओके फाइन। व्हाट इज द डिफरेंस बिटवीन ब्लॉक लाइन एंड इनलाइन एलिमेंट? आप दोनों बताइए जरा मुझे। सुशांत और चंद्रशेखर, व्हाट इज ब्लॉक लाइन एलिमेंट? लेट इट टू बी डिफरेंस। जस्ट मुझे बताइए ब्लॉक लाइन एलिमेंट किसको कहते हैं? जल्दी, मेरे पास टाइम नहीं है भाई उतना। आता है तो बोलिए, नहीं आता है तो बताइए नहीं आता है। सुशांत चंद्रशेखर नहीं आता है? हाँ या ना? चंद्रशेखर
सर वो ऑटोमेटिकली स्पेस लेता है सर।
कौन? ब्लॉक लेवल? हेलो, बताइए जल्दी, मैं वेट कर रहा हूँ आपका आंसर का। ओके, मुझे दो फॉर्मेटिंग टैग बताइए। सुशांत और चंद्रशेखर, दो फॉर्मेटिंग टैग। मेरा आवाज जा रहा है क्या?
yes sir
ओके, चंद्रशेखर सुशांत, भाई इतना मैं रिक्वेस्ट नहीं करता हूँ। पैराग्राफ मेरा हुआ रिमूव कर दूंगा। आप मुझे जानते नहीं हो। आप पूछिए जावास्क्रिप्ट में जो पढ़ते हैं B4 में, उनसे जाकर आपको मेरा डेमो बता देंगे वो अच्छी तरह से। फॉर्मेटिंग टैग
मुझे कुछ समझ में नहीं आ रहा है क्या पूछ रहे हैं।
नहीं समझ में आया ना? बहुत अच्छा है, मत समझिए, कोई फर्क नहीं पड़ेगा। जब आपने HTML कंप्लीट कर लिया और आपको अभी तक टेक्स्ट अलाइनमेंट के बारे में पता नहीं है, ब्लॉक लेवल इनलाइन के बारे में पता नहीं है, फॉर्मेटिंग टैग मैं पूछ रहा हूँ वो आपको समझ में नहीं आ रहा है, ठीक है? दो फॉर्मेटिंग टैग बताइए। सुजाता, दो फॉर्मेटिंग टैग। सुजाता, अंजलि, दो फॉर्मेटिंग टैग। ओके, ठीक है। सुशांत, बॉर्डर कैसे अप्लाई करते हैं? या चंद्रशेखर, बॉर्डर कैसे लिखते हैं जो बताइएगा मुझे एक बार। आप दोनों अनम्यूट रखिए तो।
बॉर्डर प्रॉपर्टीज करके सर।
हाँ, कैसे लिखते हैं पूरा सेंटेंस बताइए मुझे। क्या क्या लिखते हैं बॉर्डर प्रॉपर्टी मतलब, ठीक है। कितना देर लग रहा है बॉर्डर प्रॉपर्टी बताने में? ओके, सही है। राहुल हैं क्या V5 वाले? नहीं है। ओके, सही है। कुछ कुछ को रिमूव मुझे करना है, मैं वही ट्रायल कर रहा हूँ अभी। क्या है?
उसका चलिए एग्जाम है।
ओके, ठीक है। सुशांत और चंद्रशेखर, आप लोग जो जा रहे हो ना एकदम सही जा रहे हो, टेंशन मत लीजिए। बस इस वीक भर ही। जावास्क्रिप्ट पढ़े हैं ना? जावास्क्रिप्ट कोई क्वेश्चन आता है क्या? जावास्क्रिप्ट क्वेश्चन मैं पूछता हूँ। ये सेंटेंस सही है क्या? आइडेंटिफायर पढ़े हैं ना? ये सही है?
नहीं सर।
क्यों नहीं सही है? सही क्यों नहीं है?
सर उसकी वैल्यू
किसका वैल्यू? ओके, ठीक है, हटाइए। अंजलि, ये सही है क्या सेंटेंस? क्या गलती है इसमें? क्या क्या फिर से? ओके, नंबर वैल्यू। ओके, ठीक है। और कौन बताइएगा इसमें क्या गलती है?
तो किसी भी वेरिएबल को डिक्लेयर करने के लिए नंबर से स्टार्ट नहीं कर सकते।
यहाँ जो हम लोग टू लिए हैं, टू एक तरह से क्या ट्रीट कर रहा है, ये वेरिएबल होना चाहिए, और हम लोग किसी भी वेरिएबल को नंबर से नहीं बना सकते हैं। इसे हम अगला कुछ भी दे देंगे, ये सही है। बट अगर स्टार्टिंग में हमने नंबर दे दिया, ये गलत है। ये चीज है, ठीक है। मैं समझ गया लेवल क्या चल रहा है, काफी है। चलिए, तो इमेज को अगर हमें सेंटर में करना है, चंद्रशेखर मैं बता दे रहा हूँ आप लोगों को क्या ये इशू है। ये जो टेक्स्ट अलाइनमेंट है, ये ब्लॉक लेवल एलिमेंट है, और ब्लॉक लेवल एलिमेंट को हम डायरेक्ट टेक्स्ट अलाइनमेंट सेंटर अप्लाई कर सकते हैं। ये चीज मैं HTML में ही पढ़ाया हूँ, ठीक है। ये हमारा HTML में ही कवर हो जाता है ये चीज। सो टेक्स्ट अलाइनमेंट सेंटर जो है आपका, ये ब्लॉक लेवल एलिमेंट है, इसलिए इस पे वर्क करेगा। बट ये जो इमेज टैग है वो इनलाइन एलिमेंट है, इस कारण से टेक्स्ट अलाइनमेंट सेंटर वर्क नहीं करेगा इस पे। केस ये है। तो ठीक है। सो नेक्स्ट, हाउ वी कैन अप्लाई द टेक्स्ट, सॉरी, हाउ वी कैन मेक द इमेज in the center, not only image, any type of inline element. Okay, any inline, we applied image, correct? Yeah, fine. Copy the style. Now you can see your image came in the center. Why? So whenever you want to make any type of inline element in the center, so for that what you have to do, first you have to convert into the block level element. That we done here. So display property we used it, display block. So due to display block it converted into the block level element. And now if you want you can apply the text alignment center as well. That will also work. Text alignment center. Let's see whether it's working or not. It's not. Oh, I think on the block then div have to make. Okay. If you will make the complete div, one div section, then it will work.
Sir, I think it's also not working, sir.
That also. No, in that case, means this type, which we will take one div and inside that we will pass the image tag. Got it. So now here it will work actually. Here it will work directly at least. In this case, it will work direct because this become your div tag. That is block level element. Okay, so mostly what we are doing, we have to convert that into the block level element, and after that you can go with the margin left, margin right, and that become the auto. Okay, now tell me what is margin? Margin means which space we have to refer for the margin case?
Outside of border.
Outside of the border. Okay, so we will pass here margin left, margin auto. Sorry, margin left and right both should be auto, and the main thing is the display block. If you will not write this one, then it will break, it will not work. Okay, so this type.
Display
Hello.
flags is also working now.
That means multiple ways are there. So we can use display flex, display block, anything, all will work. So in this type we can make any image in the center. Okay, not only image. If you going with any type of that inline element, suppose that just consider the span itself. And if you will apply here, how to make this as a center? Same type or not? It already we had it in the style now. I will take there itself. Let's apply text alignment. Let's say hit. Let's check that whether it's working or not. So text alignment center. Where it gone? It's here, but it have to come in the center. So what we can do? Copy this same thing. So in place of copying, just take the span tag. Make here itself. It's not working. How to make then? 1 second. No, this is wrong. Sorry. How to make a span in the center? It have to work. Yeah. So what we done? We converted the span into the block level element, and then we applied the text alignment center. This type you can move that in the center. Fine. So any type of that inline element you can move like this type. If that is image, you can go with the margin and margin left and right. Clear? So this type we can make in the center. So next, Polaroid image and cards. So yesterday itself we had a discuss regarding the Polaroid image. So what was there actually in this case? So in this case, on the top you have the image, okay, and in the bottom you have the text. Correct. So this thing we had discussed yesterday. So here again you can go with the code. So the same code, whatever we had discussed yesterday, the same thing is there. So one is background color and main thing is the box shadow. Why be using box shadow? You can see behind this image, some shadow, black color shadow is coming. Okay, so that we can get with the help of the box shadow property. So actually wherever you want the shadow, means in the back side of that image or either div or anything. So in that case, you can go with the box shadow. If suppose that is a text, so you can use the text shadow property, which we had discussed yesterday. Clear? So this is similar as the yesterday, whatever we had discussed. So now again, it's for the responsive. So this become again, it will come automatic responsive itself. Fine. So next is the transparent image. Already we had discussed that transparent, how we can get that will come with the help of the opacity property. And what is the range of the opacity? Can anyone tell me? What
0
is the?
to 1.
It will be 0 to 1. So what will be 0? It will be complete image will be visible or hidden.
What's that?
When you will take 0, then what will you will get, like image or text, whatever. So it will be completely visible or completely hidden. It will be completely hidden.
Yes,
I
completely
think
hidden with 0.
On zero hidden, sir.
I think it will be visible. Not sure. Let me check.
Visible with 1, sir. Hidden with 0.
Just 1 second. Opacity 0. Let's try. It was the image, yeah.
Sir,
So it
little bit
become.
visible, sir.
Who is telling? Any dot? Okay. So when you will give the opacity 0, it means nothing will be visible, completely hidden. Where is visible? Same thing I have dot. It will be completely hidden. Now you're not getting anything, but make it 1. You got the complete. Fine. So actually, see, I can convert into the percentage. 0 means 0% and 1 means how much?
100%.
In percentage form, it's become
100%.
100%. So if we will pass like this also, na, then also it will work. You getting 100%. Make see. Now see, you got this. It becomes somewhat gray type. Let's make it 15. Now you can see transparency level. Okay. So okay, one thing. How much this value is? 15% means how much?
0.15, sir. Maybe.
Who have math? Who have area in math? Rahul.
0.
Who have area in math?
0.25 divided by 100.
The person who have area in math, na, just tell me this.
I don't know.
Rahul before, sir.
Yeah, I know. That's why I told.
Sir,
I know.
also me, sir. Sir, but
What?
I am mechanical student.
No, I know that that he have area in math. That's why I asked.
Also me, sir.
Rahul, how we will convert this 35%?
Sir,
Tell me. राहुल आप ही के लिए टीचर का वैकेंसी निकला हुआ है, समझे? इतना इको कहाँ क्रिएट हो रहा है?
हेलो।
ठीक है, सो इसको देखिए कैसे कन्वर्ट करते हैं। 35% है, परसेंट का मतलब 100 हो गया। ठीक है, सो क्या करेंगे 35 डिवाइडेड बाई 100 और इसको डिवाइड कर दीजिए आपको वैल्यू मिल जाएगा, वो पॉइंट वैल्यू आएगा। ठीक है। सो इन प्लेस ऑफ गोइंग विथ जस्ट you can tell like 0 to 1 value, you can go around the percentage also, both having similar same thing. So one thing you can keep in mind, 100% means the image will be completely visual. Okay, because its value itself become the 100%, but when it will be 0, it means nothing will be visual. Fine. So that is the case. So this is the opacity. And same opacity you can apply with the help of the color as well. Yesterday we had seen which property will be take part in the providing the opacity in the color case.
Alpha. Alpha.
Alpha, correct? Because we have to take a RGBA value. Already we know that RGB means, but A is alpha there. So alpha will make you that a transparency level there. So one thing I can tell you in this transparency. So, okay, one thing. Now tell me how many value we have opacity. Means for opacity, how many value we can apply provide here? Can you count?
10,
2,
sir.
sir.
Infinite.
11, sir.
Wait 1 second. Someone had 12, 2.
Yes, sir.
Rohit, कौन value
11,
2?
sir.
0
11.
and 1. Okay, 1 second. Wait. Now tell.
Sir, can you repeat the question?
How many possibility or possible value we can provide for the opacity? Means we know 0 to 1. So how many value
But
it will accept?
0 to 1. In between 0 to 1,
ओके ठीक है, समझ गया रोहित, टेंशन मत लीजिए, आपका एरियर नहीं आया है। दूसरा कोई?
Infinite, sir.
11, sir.
11। ओके, हाँ 11 कैसे होगा?
0 and 0.1, 0.2, 0.3, 0.4,
ओके
0.5,
ठीक है,
0.6.
ऐसे तो भाई
ठीक समझ।
0.15 भी हो सकता है ना?
Infinite, sir.
Infinite.
हाँ
Infinite, infinite. Infinite, sir. Infinite.
अब समझ में आया? यहाँ
Yes,
पे
sir.
कोई एक और दो वैल्यू नहीं
Understand, sir.
है, 0 to 1 के बीच में range is 0 to 1, but inside 0 to 1 you will get infinite number of value. So how we can, like suppose that we can provide 0, 0, 0, 0, 1, 5. This is also the opacity value itself. Okay, so actually sometime what will happen, why I telling this one, I telling one thing. Many time actually when you will provide 0.4, 0.5 this value, no? So maybe that the output whatever you will get, that will be not the desired output. Okay, so in that case the person who is leading your team, so they will suggest you to make that value somewhat more less, something that we have to manage. So in that case, suppose you know only that we can provide 0.5, and when you increasing the 0.6, but you not getting the value, but you realizing that the value something will be between 5 to 6 itself, 0.5 to 0.6. So in that case what we can do, we provided 0.5. Okay, what is the next value for this one? Next value is suppose 0.6. What will be the value between the 0.5? So what we can do, 0.5 1 we can take, correct or not? Even
Yes, sir.
like this type also we can take. Suppose this is also not possible, no issue. Suppose we taken this value. Now tell me after this value what will be the next value? After this, what we will get? We will get 0.6, correct or not? Because here you can see this is 5, and after 5 you have this much. Fine. So next will be your 0.6. So that also we can't tell that next will be 0.6. In this itself you can write as much you want. Clear? So why I telling this, because when you will work on the project, so that time maybe you have to take care this minor value as well. So that is the scene. Clear now? So don't tell anyone that you have only means 0 to 1 means either 2 value or 10 digit possibilities or 11 digit possibility. No, it's not like that. Okay, so this is the opacity. Anyone have any doubt? Tell me. Okay, next. So suppose we have to write some text over the image. Okay, still we had not, I think we had gone while that in the position case we had studied this thing or not, I not sure. So suppose you have to write some text over the image. So in that situation, you can go with the same thing we had studied, I think, in the case of the position and the relative time. Let me copy this. We will just do one example, that's it. See, actually in advanced CSS, it is just a combination of your basic CSS itself. Okay, so if you know the basic CSS, then advanced CSS you can easily get. Hmm. 1 second. Okay, one thing, इसमें आपको अभी तक हम लोग जितना भी CSS में पढ़ लिए, 2 दिन का हम लोग कर लिए, इसमें कितना प्रॉपर्टी आपको कुछ नया मिला है? आप रियलाइज कर सकते हैं क्या?
Yes, sir.
कितना
Linear gradient,
प्रॉपर्टी मिला नया इसमें?
linear radial, linear conic, ये बॉक्स शैडो
ओके
Animation,
बॉक्स शैडो सब उसमें नहीं था।
ओके,
और
transition,
ट्रांजिशन
लेकिन
एनिमेशन ये सब पूरा।
ठीक है, लेकिन वो सारा में अगर देखा जाए तो उसका कितना प्रॉपर्टी था और जो हम लोग बेसिक जो पढ़े उसमें से कितना था? मतलब उस टाइप से अगर हम कंपेयर करें तो उसमें क्या आपको लग रहा है? 50% हो सकता है कि न्यू हो और 50% ओल्ड हो,
सर नया
या
तो
मुझे लगता है उससे भी हम कम जाए तो
70-30 sir.
70-30 मीन 70 न्यू है या ओल्ड है?
Old है sir.
70 और
20% ओल्ड है, जस्ट 30% न्यू है। सो 30% क्या है, जस्ट एक हमें प्रॉपर्टी वहां मिल रहा है, करेक्ट, और कुछ नहीं, नॉर्मल सा मतलब कॉन्सेप्ट है। सो वही है, जब हमें पहले का कॉन्सेप्ट अगर आएगा तो हम इजिली इसे कैच कर सकते हैं। अब आप एक चीज सोचिए, आप इसे एक एक लाइन को फिर से अगर आप पढ़ते हैं सपोज दैट, या उसे बार बार लिख रहे हैं या जो भी चीज, तो आपका तो सिर्फ टाइम जा रहा है ना। लेकिन उससे बेहतर ये है कि जो मेन प्रॉपर्टी है उस पर हम फोकस करें तो वो ज्यादा सुटेबल होगा। ठीक है, चलिए, तो यहाँ पे क्या है हमारा, हेयर बी गोइंग टू राइट द टेक्स्ट ऑन द इमेज। ओके, सो इन दैट केस what we had done, just take care here. So we taken the image, okay, and one thing, everything be kept inside the container. Okay, so that is not compulsory that inside the container it should be, but be kept inside the container. Next image is there, next is your text. Fine, now come to the main section. So the container just for relative, because it will be with the, means it will be relative with your normal position, correct. Next, we going to use the absolute position. Now tell me anyone, what is the absolute? Who can tell?
सर एब्सोल्यूट
What is
एब्सोल्यूट पोजीशन है।
position absolute?
Yeah,
Anyone?
absolute help us to move the content anywhere in
Sir,
play,
it's
and
just position with respect to the parents.
it leaves the actual place, sir.
1 second. With respect to parents, is correct.
Yes sir. Parents.
Once, hello.
Yes, sir.
So that will be with respect to parents. Is that correct?
Yes, sir.
Parent or ancient, what was the term? Ancestor something. Nearest ancestor.
Like inheritance, sir.
Uh, that we can tell. That also we can tell. Yeah. Okay, fine. That's okay, no issue. So what we done here? Position will be your, means we have to take the position, and main thing, not this one. Main thing is this one. Fine. So where you want to fix your image. So like be given here top 8 pixel, then left be given here 16 pixel. Means top will be nearest to 0 and the left position or whatever, it will be also like that. Means you can directly tell 0 0. Suppose that 0, make 0, save. You can see now it become completely on the left side. Now tell me anyone, if I want this text to be on the bottom completely, how we can get? Hello.
Sir, margin top and line height.
क्या margin top line height है?
सर मार्जिन टॉप से भी कर सकते हैं नीचे, लाइन हाइट से भी नीचे कर सकते हैं.
बॉटम
भाई एक
वैल्यू
चीज बताता हूँ, एक चीज आपको बताता हूँ कि कभी भी
बॉटम
अगर आप रेस्पॉन्सिव डिजाइन बनाना चाह रहे हैं ना, तो मार्जिन एंड पैडिंग इसे जितना हो सके कम यूज कीजिए. जैसे जावा स्क्रिप्ट में हम लोग पढ़ते हैं ना कि वार को जितना हो नहीं यूज कीजिए. ठीक है. मीन्स लाइक लेट एंड कॉन्स्ट को यूज कीजिए. सेम उसी टाइप से अगर आप डिजाइन रेस्पॉन्सिव करना चाहते हैं, मार्जिन और पैडिंग को जितना हो सके कम कीजिए. बात समझ गए? ये कौन है? ओके. अरे भाई हटाओ तुम. सो टॉप 0, लेफ्ट 0. ये क्या हुआ? हमारा इमेज जो है कंप्लीट कॉर्नर में गया. अब हमें क्या करना है? बॉटम में ले जाना है. तो हम लोग क्या करते हैं? टॉप को, मतलब हमें बॉटम में चाहिए, तो ये चीज तो श्योर है कि लेफ्ट हमारा क्या रहेगा? 0 रहेगा. तो लेफ्ट को हम लोग 0 रखते हैं, लेकिन टॉप क्या रहेगा? टॉप हमें नहीं पता है. तो एक काम करते हैं, टॉप के बदले में हम लोग बॉटम ले लेते हैं और बॉटम 0 कर देते हैं. कहाँ गया? कुछ दिखा? टेक्स्ट आपका ये बॉटम में आ गया. समझ में आ रहा है? तो ये चीज सिंपल है इस टाइप से मूव कराना. कोई डाउट किन्हीं को? आपको जितना चाहिए, अब अगर नजदीक में नहीं चाहिए उतना. आवाज जा रहा है ना?
जी सर.
ओके. अब आपको कुछ अप चाहिए, मीन्स कंप्लीट हमें नीचे में डाउन में नहीं चाहिए, तो कुछ आप पास कर दे सकते हैं. बॉटम हमने 10 कर दिया. अब कुछ लेफ्ट साइड में आपको स्क्रीन के टच में दिख रहा है कि लेफ्ट साइड में पूरा टच हो रहा है स्क्रीन में, कुछ वैल्यू यहाँ पास कर दीजिए. ओके. सो आप यहाँ देख सकते हैं कि आपका क्या हुआ, थोड़ा सा लेफ्ट साइड से स्लाइड हो गया एंड बॉटम से थोड़ा सा अप हो गया. ठीक है. तो इस टाइप से हम लोग क्या करेंगे, इसको हम मूव कर सकते हैं. तो नाउ दिस केम इन द बॉटम कंप्लीटली. नाउ टेल मी सेम थिंग आई वांट on the right top, how we can go?
Sir, simply top 0 and right.
राइट जीरो एंड टॉप जीरो.
Right 0 and top 0. Okay,
यस.
let's say go with that. Right and top. Fine. So let's say move, let's say put that at 10 10. No issue. But you can see now your text came here. So it's not that we can write one text at one time. No, you can write multiple text at single time. So now you want to put this text in the bottom corner. Just 1 second. Okay, so now I want the text to be in the bottom. Okay, so what we can write here?
Bottom, sir. Bottom 0. Right
So
and
top will
bottom.
be top something. Yeah, so put here bottom.
Bottom, sir.
Okay, let's see. So now you can observe here, you got the text here. Now tell me how we can get in the center. And not in the center, but I want in this section. Getting my cursor?
Yeah.
If not, then I can show you complete visualization. Okay, this is your left side. I want this section here. How we can get?
Sir,
How we can?
vertical align through, sir. The left 0 and top 0, and then pass vertical align center.
No need of those all things. We can go directly this itself. So let make this 0 or 10, whatever you want. So left means it came in the left. Fine. Now think for the middle, how it will come in the middle. Let's say put left 10 pixel. Where it gone? It gone in the bottom. Fine. So now how we can get in the middle? So middle in the sense you can take either top or bottom. Anything top and take how much that will be? 50 pixel.
Percentage.
Sorry, 50%. It came in the middle. Got it? So like this type. So same thing we can apply in this direction as well. If you want on the top corner, means a top center, bottom center, anywhere. Now, if I want this thing in the middle, complete here, how we can get?
Right 50%.
Okay,
Left
and
50%.
just give right and left both as a 50%. Right,
And the top 50% also mentioned here, sir.
anything it will work. No issue. Both. Because anyway, when you putting that either top or bottom, anyway, it's going in the middle itself. So little bit you will get that it will vary. What is that run mistake?
Percentage, sir. 50 to
Sorry.
50%.
Yeah,
Okay.
here it is wrong. Yeah. So now you can see it came in the middle. Got it. So this time what we done? We written that text over the image. And how why we getting the blur type of image in the backside? In the
Opacity,
backside
sir.
Opacity,
due to
sir.
the opacity.
Opacity.
Correct? If you will, where is the opacity? Yeah. So if you will reduce this opacity, then maybe your text will be not visible. Sorry, make it 100. Now see the text you not getting that means both are getting like that. But if you want less, you can reduce that. Then only your text will be visible. So like this type, what we can do, we can apply the opacity property. Then we looked over how we can move that text over the image. Then how we can create the border, different types of border means thumbnail property. Then Polaroid we had seen. Then what we discussed.
Display flags are also working here, sir.
Hmm.
For the
Yeah,
center, sir.
multiple things is there, not only one. This is CSS actually. In CSS, you will get many things. You can use anything actually. Okay, so we covered this how we can write the text over the image. So this type we can write the text, not an issue. So next is the filter, image filter. So actually now we can discuss one thing that what are the things whatever we discussed that which one is the important means when you're going to in the project side. So what all you will get more frequently. So suppose that this text you can get this thing more and more frequently. Suppose whenever you will create any website, just look any website, sure you will get the banner image there. And on the banner image, sure you will get some text should be written. Correct. So with the help of this, you can create then background of the image, then how to make center image in the center that you will get frequently in the project side. Then how we can make card, how we can, and yesterday we had seen that animation, then transition, those all things. These all are like a project level. When you will work on the project, sure and short you will get these all. Next is image filter. So how we can add property visual effects like blur, saturations to an element. The filter property is not supported in the Internet Explorer or Edge 12. So don't try in Internet Explorer or Edge 12. That's why I telling use Chrome, because in Chrome actually you will get all the whatever properties there all will be get supported. Okay, so here what you have to do, you have to just use, you will get a black and white 100% gray like this type of a color. Okay, it will get change. So what we had used here for the complete body, it become the image become the white. After that, width, height, float, margin width, nothing is there. So main thing is this one. So in the case of blur, you can see here what we using the filter condition, filter property, and inside the filter property, you can pass a blur some value. Okay. Then next day, brightness. Then next day, contrast. Next grayscale. Means these are different property actually. So you can do one thing. This is just normal. So you can write this code, this one itself, and execute. Just see, increase or decrease the value. Then you will observe. Okay, just normal that one is. Next, image h over property. Already we know how we can, means how h over property is working. But here that is not the scene. The scene is something different. I can show the output. Yeah. So this is the image and one text is there. Fine. So when you will put the cursor over the text, sorry, when you will put cursor over the image, so that in that situation what will happen regarding that text, it will move, means it will come out, you can able to see the image, I mean text, maybe due to in slow motion, maybe in fast, right side, left side, that is the situation actually. Okay, so let me execute this code actually. These all things actually you will get when you will work on project. That's why I telling just work on project. See, while working on project, you will get more and more doubt and more new type of concept that you will never get while study. Whether you following any YouTube, Udemy, anything, you will not get. Hi, if you following Udemy, sure you will get, because in Udemy, most of the courses just focusing behind any project. They will cover only the topic which will be useful for their project. Had anybody gone with the Udemy to purchase any Udemy course? No. First thing, you know what is Udemy? Anyone who have not idea what is Udemy side? Hello.
जैसे ऑनलाइन ऑनलाइन प्लेटफॉर्म है जहाँ पे कोर्स कराया जाता है अलग।
Okay. Yeah, correct. That is online platform where you can purchase any type of courses. And course will be not much more. That will be cheaper. Like it will start from the 500. That will be just your Geo recharge. But maybe in some of the case you will, what they will follow actually, they will cover an image in your tab. They will follow some project basis. Okay, so what they will do actually, no, when you will go to the course, copy image address, yeah, when you will go to the course, they will cover the basics only. That much will be important for their project perspective, because at the last they will cover one project. So whatever topic they will follow in that, so that will be only supportive for the project. They are following in many cases they will follow like that. Anyone know what is Udacity? Don't think that is any tourist place. Anyone have idea? Udacity?
No, sir.
No idea.
No idea.
Okay. Udacity is also like this Udemy itself. But in Udemy you will get course within 500 rupees. But Udacity it will give you like 50,000, 60,000 like that. Course price will be too much. Width we are getting here 100%. Let's move 50%.
20,000.
Yeah, course price is high there actually.
And alma mater still active after placement.
No, but this Alma Beta, Newton class, these all are different thing. They will provide you placement assistant and those all thing. But Udacity and these all going to sell you the course only. Okay. After that, they will also provide the placement assistance, but that will be another case actually. That is not like a pay after placement and these all type of. That is the case. Okay, so here now we can see. So when you will put the cursor over the image, what happened? The whatever image was there, that gone hidden and the text become on the top. So this type of design you can create in your website. So in place of means hide the image directly, you can suppose yesterday we had studied the transition property. In that case, what was happening? The image was rotating and then it was getting stopped. Correct. So like that type of animation you can add in this type of situation. So let's say go to the code. Okay. So what we used here? We used a container. Okay. In container, just a position and width property. Nothing is there. Next come for the image. So in image, we use the display block property and we provided some width, some height. Fine. Next is here overlay property. This is the main thing. So what it going to do? We used the proper position as the absolute, top 0, bottom 0, right? Then left 0, right 0, we provided the position. Then here also nothing is there. Yeah, transition. Yesterday we had studied this transition. So what means this? It will take some delay for the moving that image or whatever the transition is happening, movement from one form to another form. That is the case. So here you can see you have the background color. So let me change this background color. Now save. Now put the cursor. What happened? You got that. So it means this whatever is written here, that is coming, that is going to affect in the background, means backside you getting that whatever area in that case. So here we had applied the transition property, then opacity value. And okay, if we will make opacity 100, what will happen? 100%. Let's see what happened. Means previously whatever image was first, and when you putting the cursor, then only opacity by changing. Correct. So where we by changing the opacity?
On hover, sir.
Yeah, you can see in the below line, opacity become 1. Correct. So this is your overlay design. Means when you putting this cursor, this whatever strip you getting, that is your design for this overlay. And when you changing that, means when you putting the cursor, due to h over property, your opacity is changing. Means you can tell on the same position you have two designs. One is your image and one is backside, one border you can tell, or means box type of design. So that is the same. Next is the text. So in text, color, font color, position absolute, top left 50% means your text become in the middle. Then next transform. It's going to translate. How much it's translating? 50% and 50%. It means it is translating into the X and Y design both. Then image transform. Here again it's transforming. So these all are just a text transformation. Got it? So something you got the idea. So but here now if you will see that backs means bottom actually, no? So there are some different like here you can see fade in a box, all have same design, but there are just minor changes. So what is there? Slide in top. Okay, you can hit and try it yourself. Here button is there, no? Just try that code and all will be similar to this code itself. There will be just changes in this section, and that will be also mostly in this section itself, transform section. So slide in top, then slide in bottom, then slide in left, then slide in right. Just sure try this all thing. Okay, then you will get more idea. And regarding this flip an image, we will continue this all thing from tomorrow. Fine. So just try this, then you will get more and more idea. Let me stop recording.